और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में, उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the special series of Bharat Franchisee Show. This is our 20th edition, and again with the same excitement and aim to help you in your journey to become an entrepreneur, we are here. As we all know, today is an auspicious day for all of us, and we are celebrating Mahashivratri and Women's Day together. Wish you all a very happy Mahashivratri and a happy Women's Day to all beautiful ladies and their father, brother, husband, and friends. Our today's webinar is a Women's Day special webinar where we are going to introduce you with the brand successfully running in the market, promoting not only male but also female investor to start their business and become an entrepreneur. This webinar is special one with the idea to inspire women to find their vision, grow their business, develop skills, and gain industry insights. So for the attendees who are joining our webinar for the first time, let me just quickly tell you the flow. In our today's webinar, we are going to cover 4 to 5 trends. Means we'll be sharing almost 5 business opportunities with all of you in 1.5 hours of time. So keep your focus on the live webinar and explore this platform fully. Before I'll start introducing you with the brand and we'll start the flow, let me just quickly run you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type your questions into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our presentations. So while we are running you through with the brand presentation and the details, you can keep writing and sharing your questions into the Q&A box, and we'll give you the answers in the live webinar. So with this, I would like to start introducing you with our first brand, and our first brand for today is Tiny and Shiny. They are India's homegrown salon brand for kids. Tiny and Shiny is the coolest chemical-free modern kids salon. We do have Miss Tipti from Tiny and Shiny. She is the co-founder at Tiny and Shiny. I would like to welcome Miss Dipti on this platform. And now I would like to request Miss Dipti to take the lead and tell us more about this exciting brand along with the business opportunity she has to share. Over to you, Miss Dipti.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you, everyone, all the panelists and fellow future investors. Mahashivratri, happy Mahashivratri to everyone, and happy Women's Day to all the women here. So I'm sharing my screen, and just let me know if my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so Tiny and Shiny is a child-centric salon, which here we offer a dry haircut and makeover. So it's a small video to give you a glimpse about our salon. So as you can see, the environment is, vibrant, fun, It's a very small video. So just to, so you get to understand what salon is about.
Mr. Barber, do your best. All my friends will be impressed. Trim and cut and clip it here from the top around my
Okay.
ear. Mr.
I hope you got the idea. So, Tiny and Shiny, our mission is to provide chemical-free, fun, and safe environment for entire family. And our vision is pure and natural grooming for children because they are our future, right? So, what is Tiny and Shiny? As you can see, it's a child-centric salon designed keeping children in mind. Like if you go to any regular salon, they have been designed keeping adults in mind, whereas here it's other way around. It is bachcho ka mera wala salon, like how mummy has their salon, daddy has their salon, you also have unisex salon. Tiny and Shiny is Bachcho Ka Mera Wala Salon, where we welcome them with comfortable chairs. We give them, the environment is very fun to begin with. That makes entire difference. We have experienced stylists. They all undergo rigorous training to handle children. Now, हेयर स्टाइलिस्ट तो हेयर स्टाइलिस्ट है, बट उसको बच्चों के लिए हेयर कट करने के लिए जितना पेशेंस चाहिए, जितनी ट्रेनिंग चाहिए, it's not so easy. So we take care of all that, and you can read our reviews on Google, how our staff has been trained and how our services are given. Dry haircut. Dry haircut makes it even more fun for us because बच्चों के ना बाल को ज़्यादा, hair stylists are not touching them too much. We are not using any shampoo on them because they may have allergies. So it also makes our environment spill free zone. So there is no wet hair, there is no discomfort for children. We also offer party makeovers. We also in the party we also offer makeover counters, nail art counters, makeover counters, and for children we use all herbal products, so which is friendly for their skin. Fun atmosphere because Tiny and Shiny stands for its vibrant and engaging atmosphere with playful decor, entertainment. It's really fun, not only for children, even parents feel very positive and at ease because यहाँ पे ना बच्चे are themselves, because no matter how much distractions we have toys, we have videos, we have fun cars, but sometimes they will still cry, right? अब सबको ये experience होगा ही. तो ये ना पेरेंट्स को यहाँ पे दे डोंट फील अशेम बिकॉज ये बच्चों का एनवायरनमेंट है ना, तो दे क्राई, दे आर स्टिल ओके. Like if you go to, again if we compare it with other salon, if I'm paying 15,000 20,000 just to get chemical treatment on my hair, and a child is sitting and crying or howling next to me, it makes, my experience will get hindered. So here that's not the case. We do no chemical treatment in our salon. So ग्रूमिंग एक माइंडसेट होता है कि फर्स्ट 5 years तक है ना, बच्चों का बाल पेरेंट्स ही काट लेते हैं. उनको लगता है बच्चों को लेके जाना, बहुत रोता है, सब घूरते हैं, ऐसा सब होता है, राइट? सो जबकि हम फर्स्ट 5 years में ना बच्चों के बहुत सारे फोटोज खींचते हैं, एंड हमें हमारी बचपन की भी यादें होंगी, जहाँ पे बाल अलग से कटे होते थे बिकॉज पेरेंट्स बाय एंड लार्ज इवन नाउ घर पे ही बाल काट देते हैं. टाइनी एंड शाइनी वांट्स टू चेंज दैट. ये सोशल मीडिया का ज़माना है जहाँ आप बच्चों के शुरू से इतने फोटोज खींचते हो, उनके लिए उनका कॉन्फिडेंस लुक्स में एग्जैक्टली नहीं होता, बट आपके लिए तो आपका बच्चा है ना, उसके बाल अच्छे से होने चाहिए. एंड उनको ना पॉजिटिव एसोसिएशन विद ग्रूमिंग इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम अर्ली एज. जब हम बड़े होते हैं, ऑफकोर्स when we go to corporate work, college, school, we know grooming is important, but ये आदत बचपन से रहे. सो इसमें बहुत ज़रूरी है कि पॉजिटिवली उनको ग्रूमिंग को एसोसिएट करें. फैमिली फ्रेंडली, it's not only for kids. It makes it easier for mom to get their haircut done along with the child. So आई एम अ मदर ऑफ टू. मुझे ये अंदाज़ा है कि मुझे अलोन सैलून टाइम मिलना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, तो यहाँ मैं मेरे बच्चे के साथ में अपना भी हेयर कट करा सकती हूँ. Quality and safety is utmost important for us. Every child taking haircut, we ensure all our equipment are sterilized and is taken, is clean before it is used to for the other child. Special occasions, we make their first haircut very special with the certificate like this on your screen, before and after picture. So it becomes, kids look forward to it, and we also give them their hair in a bottle, small bottle, as a memory. So why tiny and shiny? It's a proven success that we all know India is a young country, right? यहाँ पे बहुत young children है, and यहाँ पे कहीं ना कहीं एक gap है. We all can see in the market how many kids salon you see. So Tiny and Shiny is here to make that difference. We are affordable. We are here with maximum, positive customer reviews. We have more than, here I have mentioned 50%, but from last 3 months it is going above 65 to 68. It is in that range of returning customers. We have good record of makeover and parties and nail art counters. So revenue is generated through a hybrid method, like we have events happening, we have haircuts happening. So from same set of parents, we are able to get more revenue. These are our reviews. You can see it all. It's on public domain. Do check. You will understand. And for these reviews, we don't give any, freebies to parents. उनको यहाँ पे डिफरेंस लगता है, एंड इसके लिए वो रिव्यूज शेयर करते हैं. Proven business model, we all know, kids industry, centric industry grows in multifold, and salon is one place where, there is a gap, and definitely it will also grow like others. So we do turnkey business model. We are open to other options as well, and for the staff, everything we will provide to you. Trained staff, everything. So low overheads, because it's a chemical-free salon. We have only, you have to be worried only about the rentals, one-time investment of, making the salon ready, and that's about it. Per haircut, there's hardly any cost involved apart from your staff and rentals. There's no other cost. Maintenance है, थोड़े से operations cost है. Apart from that, there's nothing else. It's a growing industry. So as you can see, beauty industry year on year is having a very bright future. You can see the projection. And apart from, COVID times, this industry has always grown. So it's a good industry to be in. This is some of our reviews and media coverage where we actually, our salon was inaugurated by less underprivileged children, or along with a few celebrities. And the idea of chemical free salon really is for everyone. So fact file, first chemical free salon, only child centric salon in Navi Mumbai, only makeover counter that provides organic makeup, and we use herbal nail polish. So that all is included in our, and this is very important snapshot. So area required is 300 square feet or above. Even if you have 200 and above, it's still doable. Total investment is approximately 15 lakhs, 15.5 lakhs. Franchise fee is included in that, which is 3 lakhs. Royalty is 10% on the monthly sales revenue. Average ROI is 90%. Payback period is 12 to 14, which is a standard in salon industry. Contract period would be 5 years. And from our end, we will be providing marketing and sales support, recruitment and training, because what currently Tiny and Shiny is doing, we want to replicate same thing in other salon. So recruitment and training will be taken care by us. Advertising support will also be provided. Operations and accounting support will be given to you as well. Focus on passionate entrepreneur, because as a mompreneur it is important to find ideal partner. When I think of salon, I'm thinking like a mother. Like, a child should not have edgy corners, the environment should be very friendly. All that is very important when it comes to setting up salon. So I'm looking for passionate mompreneurs or otherwise also who think alike in creating chemical-free salon for the kids. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Deepthi. Thanks a lot for a wonderful brief. I always appreciate and like your brand, because this brand is not like a normal brand. You are giving services to the kids. Guys, we'll be starting taking up the questions. If you have any question related to our brand, Tiny and Shiny, you can leave your questions into the Q&A box. I'll be taking up some questions, as we know that we have limited time slot for the webinar, and we will not be able to give much time, but yes, we'll try to take up some questions in the live webinar and we'll give the answers here only. So if you have any question related to the brand, you can leave your question into the Q&A box so that we will give you answer. So one thing which I would want to ask, so you've briefed a lot about the brand and the services you're providing, the franchisee you are giving, and again the concept you are introducing with people is different, and which is a kind of need also, because nowadays parents are changing. They are quite specified with the kind of clothing, the kind of services, the kind of education they want to give to their children. So they've become quite specific into everything. So it's a wonderful initiative, and we are getting really good response in the market, and that is something which we can see. So I just want to know, because you are already started, guys, I would like to tell you that they have started opening their franchisees, and they have finalized 2 franchisees into 2 different locations, which are in process, and they'll be opening them very soon. So I would like to congratulate you for the franchisees also. And one thing which I want to know from you is what is your plan to keep the radius between 2 franchisees? Because now, we are expanding, we are opening franchisees. So what is your target? Like, how much radius you are going to keep between 2 franchisees of your brand?
So, Neha, because it is similar, like if you say McDonald's can be in the same mall too, also, right? Because it is again very child centric and people all go there, right? Demand is there. So, I wouldn't restrict it depending upon the size they are opening and the services they want to offer. So, as long as it is chemical free or herbal or organic, I'm okay. And it can be, we can decide based on their area and location, because it should be benefiting to both, right? You can't compete among each other. You should have business. So, yeah.
Exactly, exactly. It really matters. I mean, even the franchisee partner, whosoever is joining hands with you, should be in profit always to get the business and the profitability, which is very important for any business. All right,
Absolutely.
so I'll take up a question from the Q&A box now. Pakla Hari, Mr. Reddy has asked a question. Is there any reference investor in South India like Hyderabad region for Tiny and Shiny? And I think we are recently, yes, Mr. Reddy, we are opening a new franchise in Hyderabad location. I think Dipti can tell you more about this thing you're asking about Hyderabad. And yes, they are coming up in Hyderabad with a franchisee which they are opening, and I think it is already in process. Yes, Dipti, if you would like to answer this question.
Yes, so in Hyderabad and Tirupur, these 2 locations we are opening soon. Tirupur will open next month, and Hyderabad soon, in before June around, it will be open. So we'll be there in Hyderabad too, Mr. Reddy.
Yes, and what is the scope we have in Hyderabad for more franchisees?
Definitely, because Hyderabad is good market. I think Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore will be opening as well. So these locations have been locked. These are really good market to open, because awareness among parents are there. They're educated parents. They do understand why chemical laden salons are not right fit for their children. So they're conscious about taking their kids to such salon. So definitely, I find those markets very lucrative.
Indeed, indeed, you're rightly saying. I'll take up one more question from the Q&A box. Khyati is asking, is there any franchisee in Nagpur?
Currently, no. We are already in talks with some of them, but we haven't locked anything as yet. So if you're interested, Kathy, maybe you can consider.
Yeah. So, Khyati, it is a great time to discuss on Nagpur, because as of now they don't have any franchisee for Nagpur. Though they are in discussion with some investors, but they have not closed anything. So yes, if you want to take up for Nagpur, we can take the conversation further. So as you know that we have a time limit in this webinar, we won't be able to take up more questions or all the questions. But yes, we will reach out to you. We'll connect with you, and I'll drop down my contact details with all of you, so that you can reach out to us. You can connect with us for one-to-one discussion, and we'll take the conversation further. So thank you so much for your time, Deepti, and wish you all the good luck for the brand, and also for the business, for the franchisees you are opening. And I hope that you will have more in future. And yes, Mr. Pandey, we are open for Chennai also. So
Yes.
slowly, steadily, we are going pan India, and eventually we'll go out of India also. So thank you so much, Deepti, for your time. And
Thank
now
you,
we are
Neha.
going to, thank you. Now we are going to move forward with our next sprint for today. And before I introduce you with the brand, again, I'll tell you about the Q&A process, guys. Since you are here, and our motto is to give you maximum information about industries and the business, because if you are here to know about the brand and the business and the industries, because you are planning something, you want to plan something for your career in terms of business. You want to become an entrepreneur. Maybe some of you are already working somewhere, but yes, you're looking for a business which you can do along with your work. So yes, we are here, and we are going to be here till 14th of March. Every day we are coming at 7 p.m. to give you or let you explore the maximum business opportunities. So now we are going towards our next sprint. Keep writing your questions into the Q&A box, because after each presentation, we are going to take up some questions from the Q&A box, and we'll give you the answers in the live webinar itself. So our next brand is into education. Red Schoolhouse. It is a Singapore-based multi-award winning preschool of choice for parents and their children since 2004. It is an international opportunity because this brand is based in Singapore. We do have Mr. Shailesh. He is leading this brand into Indian market, and he will going to let you know more about the brand and also about the business opportunity they have to share with all of you into the Indian market. So I would like to welcome Mr. Shailesh here on this panel. Thank you so much for joining in. And as we all know that today, the brands which you're talking about are the women-centric brand. So the co-founders of these brand are females. So I would request Mr. Shailesh to take the lead and tell us more about the brand and also about the business opportunity this brand has to share into the Indian market. Over to you, Mr. Shailesh.
Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to interact with our potential partners, and that on a special day. So happy Women's Day to you, to our invitees and the women of all across the world, right? So today we'll talk about the Red Schoolhouse, which is a preschool chain. So let me share my PPT. Is that visible, Neha?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so let's talk about Red Schoolhouse. Again, as Neha said, that the school was started by a woman entrepreneur, right? Her name is special, so it's a special day for her also, right? So Red Schoolhouse is a preschool chain, it's an award-winning preschool chain from Singapore. Started in 2004, and it's been now 20 years into this particular domain, and they are giving children, the education to the children across the world. So if we talk about Red Schoolhouse, uh, basically we are looking partners who can have a space of around let's say 2,000 square feet area. Will have classroom inside the school, and then some play area, and some pantry area and some washrooms and all. So here
Let's get me to
the
executive level class open.
Neha, you have to mute yourself. So the idea is why we have joined Red School House Singapore to take them to India. So we have taken their master right for India. And why Red School House Singapore? Because Singapore education is the most advanced education in the world. They are at number two in terms of education, and they are giving this advanced education not only for the Singapore but they're spreading across the world. So we thought, let's why not we replicate the same school into India and give the opportunity to the children of India to learn from the people who are at number two in the education in the world. So we joined hands with Red School House Singapore and taken their master's rights for India. If you talk about their approach, Red School House is basically they focus on learning through activities. I mean, they are not into bookish knowledge. They offer all the learning through playway and the activity based learning. And the idea is to have a small batch size. I mean, the class size, so at least they can give attention to each and every student. So they focus on detailing of all the activities. They have a proper plan. I mean, they have a pedagogy where they explain everything in their chapters where they have decided what activity will require what at the end of the day what skill the student is going to learn. Apart from that, they focus on a spice approach, which caters the five key areas of the child, which is social, physical, intellectual, creativity, and emotional. And apart from that, they also involve parents in these all activities because if you see the child, either he or she stays at home or at school maximum time. So they want the involvement of the parent also in this the development of the all the children. So if we talk about how they teach children inside the school, so they focus, as I said, they focus learning through play way method, right? So they organize a lot of activities to teach students and to upskill their communication, creativity, personality, everything. Apart from that, there are a lot of activities which do through the digital board. So the children come and do a lot of activities through these digital boards. And if you talk about beyond the school, they organize a lot of camps outside the school. They take them to trips, let's say for museum, for let's say zoo and all. They organize a lot of outside activities, camps, cooking classes, and they go for charity work. So apart from inside the school, they do a lot of outside activities also. And apart from that, they offer a lot of hobby classes like dance, little for music, sports activity, Zumba, and all. You can see some pictures of the school. I mean, one is in enrichment room, the other one is classroom, then playground. So currently, Red School House is available in Singapore. They are in China. They are in Vietnam. They have opened a new school in Myanmar, and now we have also signed up a school at Vadodara. So now they have footprint in India also. So she's Rachel, the founder of the Red School House, a woman entrepreneur, and she started the school in 2004, and since then she's working day and night to make Red School House as a international brand in terms of early child education. She is a very dedicated, educationist into early child school, passionately working to make children, learning in a different way altogether. So Red School House had tied up with some other organizations also for offering a lot of activities. Like for music, they have tied up with Little Musician. For art, they have tied up with Art for Good. They have tied up with Ready Steady Co Kids and Singapore University of Technology and Design. These are some awards which they have bagged in last few years. So let's talk about the market for preschool chain in India, right? So if you see, we have more than 250 million student base, and for that we have only 1.5 million school. So if you see, I mean, every day we are a growing population, and every year we have kids, right? So for that we need schools. So if you see in comparison, the number of schools are much less, and then when we say, I would say basically good schools in that way. So there's a huge opportunity for preschool in India. These are some statistics which talk about the market. There is a one demand side. When we say demand side, is that currently, if you see, people have paying capacity, and now they can afford a better school, and there's an awareness also, so they look for a better school. On the other side, if we say, very less number of good preschools are available. During COVID, a lot of got shut down, but did not open again. So there's always a huge demand from the parent side to have a better school in India. So what we have done, we have done a small comparison. Let's say why somebody should choose for its schoolhouse, which is an international brand in India. So we have taken four categories for that. One is a standard preschool, which you can see nearby your society, your locality. One is branded preschool, which has national, availability in the India. Premium schools are those who are basically either from outside India or maybe some premium brands. And international brands are basically red school house. We have considered that into this category. So in this comparison, if you see, I mean, the most important part is tuition fees, right? So if you see, we compare ourselves with the premium preschool brand. So for the premium preschool brand, they charge approximately 1.25 lakhs to 1.75 lakhs rupees per annum as a tuition fees from the kids. You take any big name, right? On the other side, we have taken, an international school in India, and with the very affordable fees of rupees 60,000 only. So this we are charging only 5,000 rupees per month as a tuition fees. So this is our main USP, that we are an international brand and we are giving this affordable education to the every child of the country. Royalty also, if you see, another important point from the franchisee point of view, that major brands are charging 15% royalty, but we are charging only 40% or 10% royalty. So average operational profit, if you say, I mean, in our case, it is close to 40% in comparison to others, which is ranging from 25 to 35%. So in that case, we can say that we have a very good market to capture with the offering which we are having. So this is the opportunity, franchisee opportunity for Red School House. We have two options. One is single school, I mean a unit franchisee where you can have a school of 2,000 square feet area in which you can run this school in the given territory. Other than that, we have a model of area master franchisee where you will be given a right to open sub franchisee under you in your territory. So if we talk about area master, then there would be 20 cent in your territory. One is your own school and plus 19 more units under you. If we see this sheet which talks about the revenue for a school, so in this school we can run four classes. One is playgroup, one is nursery, one is junior KG, and one is senior KG. So we have taken very conservative numbers for that. In the first year, we are talking about only 56 students if we get. So we can get a revenue from 50 lakh 40,000 rupees from the school itself, right? Apart from the school, we can also run various camps, summer camps, winter camps also, because you have a space. So from camps, we have taken a revenue of 2,70,000 rupees in the first year. You can run the evening activities, like you can run Zumba classes, you can run art classes, you can have music classes, you can have karate classes. A lot of activities can be organized in the campus in the evening time. So from that, we have considered a revenue of 2.7 lakh rupees. And apart from that, you can run a daycare. So if you see, most of the parents now, they both are working and they want some place where they can, keep their child for a longer period in safe custody. So daycare is a very popular option these days. So apart from play school, the daycare is one option to have revenue from this school. So from daycare, we have taken a revenue from 16 lakhs 80,000 rupees. In first year, if you say the revenue we are projecting with very conservative numbers are 72 lakh 60,000 rupees. So this contract will be for 5 years. So we have shown the projection of revenue for 5 years, which start from 72 lakh rupees to 2 crore 26 lakh rupees in 5 years. This is a unit franchisee projections. If you see, we need for a unit we need around 2,000 square feet area. The initial investment would be around 21 to 22 lakh rupees, which includes the franchisee fees of 8.85 lakh rupees, including GST. So rest of the amount is for the setup of the school. The numbers which you can see in terms of enrollment, we have taken very conservative numbers. First year we are looking for around 56 to 60 students, and up to 150 in 5 years. Revenue, which I have already shared with you in the previous sheet. So total revenue in the first year, which is approximately 72 lakh 60,000 rupees. In the next year, we have taken the entire cost, and if you see the EBITDA in the first year, we can see a positive EBITDA of 9.7 lakh rupees. So you see, from operation point of view, you are in positive, you are in profit in the first year itself. But for the entire payback time, we look for around 14 to 16 months time to pay back your initial investment as well as your operational cost. This sheet is for area master franchisee. So for area master franchisee, we are looking 3,000 square feet area because it would be a model school, right? So for that, we are looking initial investment of around 40 lakh rupees. Out of that, 25 lakh rupees are sign up fees and 15 lakh rupees is setting up your own school. So 1 plus 19, as I said. So if you see the revenue from in the first year would be around 1 crore 31 lakh 64,000 rupees from your own school, as well as franchisee fees from these franchisees and the royalty from the sub franchisee. So to become an area master, the benefit is that the franchisee fees which you will collect from the sub franchisee will share 40% of that franchisee fees with you. Apart from that, we'll also share the 50% royalty with you on monthly basis. So you will have a recurring income in that case. So one, you will have a share in the franchisee fees from the sub franchise, as well as you will have a share in the royalty from the sub franchisees. So if you see the EBITDA in the first year itself is positive, which is 30 lakh 67,000 rupees, and but for entire payback time, we look for around 15 months time. We talk about ideal partner profile. We are looking women entrepreneur. We are looking the retired people who can run the school. Anybody who is passionate about education, who have good connect with kids, and can run this school with all the involvement. If we talk about support, we are the master franchisee for SchoolHouse in India. So we will provide you end-to-end support, which would start from your location to infrastructure, to hiring the team, to train the team, to sales, marketing, operations, handholding, right? So entire support will be provided by us. So these are some common questions, but I think let's take the questions from the audience one by one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shailesh. I think it is a wonderful opportunity to join hands with a school which is basically based out of Singapore. It's a great opportunity, and I think the investment itself is not very high. I would want to ask you one question, which is related to the brand support. What all brand support will you be providing sitting in India, because the brand is from Singapore? So what support an Indian partner, franchisee partner, can expect with the brand?
So Neha, in this business, there are three stakeholders. One is the partner, one is we, and one is the Singapore school, right? The Fred School of Singapore. So the Singapore team is in directly touch with us on, let's say, on day-to-day basis. So they are giving all the inputs to us, and then being a master franchisee, we are accountable to provide all the support to our partners. So it's basically three people who are involved in this entire business to make it successful. And over and over, it's a business of it's a rollover business, right? Every new year you will have already students in your class. Let's say somebody will take admission in play way. So 90% student will go to the next class in nursery the next year. So it's a rollover business. You already have ready-made market once you have students in your first class. So support is entire support from our side based out at Delhi. So no problem.
That's wonderful. And I'm sure that the brand will be providing the marketing support as
Exactly.
well.
Yes.
Right. Also, if you can just put some light over the fee structure and also about the margins, what margins the franchisee partners are going to, receive in fee.
So
And
as
if you
I
can just also, I'm adding one more thing. If you can just let us know about the material, study material also, because when we're talking about Singapore, maybe the way of study and way of education is a little different from India. So how are we are going to cope up with it?
So Neha, we are going to replicate the everything, I mean, entire system from Singapore to India. That is the beauty of this school, basically. Otherwise, a lot of Indian schools are available. So, but with little correction as per the Indian demand, right? Let's say in Singapore they teach Chinese, but in India we do not teach Chinese, right? So they will teach English in that way. So in terms of books, it is they don't teach through books. There would be kit, right? So this kit will be provided from the Singapore itself. The student will have those kits, and through those kids they will learn their day-to-day activity. So no books are there. I mean, these are basically kits which has some activity-based learning, and Singapore education with some changes as per Indian requirement. And financials have already shared that we need around 14 months time to pay back the ROI, right? Where they will have margins and they will get their money back, and after that they can add up the profits.
I think 14 months is a wonderful time. Generally, we get this kind of, the break even which we usually get into F&Bs, even it'll go beyond 14 months. So if we are getting something like this into education, it's a wonderful opportunity altogether.
Correct.
And if we can just let
Yeah,
us know about, yeah, please carry on.
I'm saying we have taken very conservative numbers. Yeah, if we can add up, I mean, actual numbers, then it can be in 1 year also, right? Or maybe less than 1 year. Let's say
Okay.
we are asking only 60 students in first year, but 60 is very less number. If we can have 100 students, then this time may, come back to maybe a year or maybe less than that.
Exactly, exactly. One last question I'll take up is about the hiring of staff. What is your process of hiring of the staff? Do we have any process of providing them training, or is there any criteria on the basis of which we hire teachers to provide training or the education to the students?
Correct. So the team would be we will help in hiring the team for the school, but these people will be in the payroll of the partner, the franchisee partner. But training will be provided by us, right? So that is our accountability. This is our responsibility to train them, because they have to train in terms of how they would teach as per the Singapore norms. So this entire
Exactly.
training would be done from our side.
Great. Okay, one last thing which I'm going to ask is there any license or any certifications would be required to go ahead with the brand?
Generally, when let's say in terms of Indian policies, I mean there is no specific guidelines to starting any school to take any specific license from
Right.
anybody. But still, people from different states can check their local authorities if anything is required. It depends
Okay.
state to
But from
state.
brand side, it is not
No,
there.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
Wonderful. I think it's a great brand to go ahead with the if you really want to go into the education for kids education. So I think it's a wonderful brand which is giving payback within 14 months. It's a great deal altogether.
Yes.
And it doesn't look like that being the brand from international market, the investment also is not very high. It's quite okay for anybody who would want to go into the education industry and who understand the education business. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity. So thank you so much, Shailesh ji, for joining in and sharing
Thank you. Thank you.
your brand with all our participants and the attendees. So thanks a lot. I hope that you will have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
So, with this, guys, we'll move forward to our next brand for today. And our next brand for today is Jaipur Kurti. They are India's most trusted D2C Indian wear brand, and they have more than 12 stores already live. They are giving master franchisees, and the brand ambassador is none other than but Madhuri Dixit. We have Miss Mansi, who's joined us from Jaipur Kurti here on this webinar to tell you more about the brand and also about the business opportunity. If you want to be a part and if you want to join them as a partner, she will be helping you and telling you more about the brand. and the opportunity. I would like to welcome you, Mansi, here on this platform. And I request you to please tell us more about the brand and also about the business opportunity you have to share with our people. Over to you, Mansi.
Thank you so much, Neha, for this wonderful opportunity. First of all, I would like to wish Happy Women's Day to all the women who have joined this webinar. And I'm Mansi, and I'm representing brand Jaipur Kurti. So as we have limited time, so I would just share my screen so that we can run through our brand PPT. Just wait. So is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
It's visible? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we found this brand in 2012 under the company name of Nandini Creation Limited. It's a Jaipur-based NSE listed company, and we are amongst the fastest growing brand in women's india wear. It was founded by Mr. Anuj Mundra and Mrs. Vandana Mundra, and we are popularly known and identify our e-commerce marketplaces D2C and our retail brands Jaipur Kurti. This is the glimpse of our story. We began in 2004. We incorporated a proprietorship firm under the name of Nandini Creation Limited. Then we launched our brand Jaipur Kurti in 2012. We went public and got listed on NSE in 2016. We inaugurated our first retail store, Coco retail store, in 2018. And then in 2019, we launched one more brand called Amaiva. In 2021, we switched to main board listing and moved to main board of NSE. 2022, we launched our first FOFO store, and in 2023, as you already mentioned, we introduced Madhuri Dixit as a brand ambassador. So trust, quality, and customer satisfaction, these are deep-rooted value of our brand. And we can continue in our next slide also, that why Jaipur Kurti. First of all, it's an NSE listed company. So nowadays, whenever we listen the word NSE listed company, a sense of belonging or a trust automatically builds up. And then we have legacy of 12 years also. We have great brand recall. So since we are in this industry from past 12 years, so we have the database of Pan India. हम लोगों के जो customers हैं वो पूरे Pan India में हैं, be it from any marketplaces or our D2C website, through our D2C website. So हम लोग कहीं भी अगर हम लोग का store open करते हैं, so we have already a database with us जिससे हम लोग एक start कर सकते हैं. We do not need to create a new database for it. Vertically integrated full stack model. We have everything in-house from manufacturing to packaging. We do all things in-house. Celebrity endorsed Madhuri Dixit. We have comprehensive categories which we will take up in next slide. So we have kurtas and kurtis, suit sets, kurta sets, bottom wear, lounge wear, tops and tunics, jumpsuits, dresses, court sets, designer wear, plus size, and winter wear. So this is Amaiva. Amaiva की जो wall होती है वो हमारे हर retail store पर रहती है. इसका it's more of a premium brand, you can say, and इसका जो price range है वो start होता है from 6,000 and goes up to 12,000. So we come up with 25 plus new concepts and stories every season. We launch 200 plus styles in a year. And हम लोग के stores पर हर 2-3 weeks के अंदर new style हम लोग भेजते रहते हैं. And we also launch in our website also. This is the geographical footprint. कहाँ पर हम लोगों के stores हैं. So we have 4 stores in Jaipur. One in Ganganagar, one in Ambikapur, one in Kota, Ahmedabad, Ghaziabad, Bangalore, Gurgaon. And we are coming up in Mumbai and Hubli. And there are 2 more stores we are coming up in April, which we have not mentioned here. One is Bhatinda and one is Delhi in Rajouri Ghat. So we are expanding Pan India, but we have focused on these 4 states primarily: Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Gujarat, West Bengal, and Jharkhand. This is the glimpse of our retail stores. So we have Gurgaon retail store here, and this Kota store we have Madhuri Dixit visual above our signage. In right hand side we have Bangalore store images. So this is the financial and, or you can say, investment plan to start our brand. So first of all, we have required area of 800 square feet. हम लोगों को 800 से 1000 स्क्वायर फीट का हम लोगों का एक रिक्वायर्ड होता है स्पेस. दिस इज द ऑप्टिमम स्पेस फॉर अस. इससे कम भी हो सकता है व्हेन इट कम्स टू मॉल, बट 800 to 1000 स्क्वायर फीट में हम लोग की जितनी भी कैटेगरीज हैं वो कवर हो जाती हैं. So unit fit outs we assume 2500 per square feet. It can be variable depending upon the city, depending upon the vendors we select. इसके अंदर 2500 पर स्क्वायर फीट के अंदर हम लोग ये अज्यूम करते हैं कि हम लोगों का एक पूरा जो रिटेल स्टोर है वो बनके रेडी हो जाता है. इट इंक्लूड्स फिक्सचर्स, फॉल सीलिंग, सिविल वर्क, एवरीथिंग. And we assume VM material 60,000, franchisee fee we have 3 lakh rupees, IT hardware 50,000, and we have security deposit against inventory. So it's 12 lakh or 1500 per square feet, whichever is higher. इसके against में हम लोग 3 times का stock provide करवाते हैं. Property deposit जो है वो that is as per actuals. And the best thing about is we have SOR model, sale or return. So जो भी पेन पॉइंट होता है हर कहीं का स्टॉक का वो हम लोग के यहाँ पर नहीं है, क्योंकि ये SOR मॉडल है. तो जो भी फ्रेंचाइजी के पास डेड इन्वेंट्री होती है या कोई भी ऐसा एक आर्टिकल होता है जो नहीं सोल्ड आउट हो रहा है, उसको हम लोग विद इन अ टाइम पीरियड हम लोग रिकॉल करवा लेते हैं. This is the brand support we provide. Location scouting, suppose if we have franchisee onboarded with us, but location का problem है, so we have Analog, JLN and other brokers also जो हम लोगों के लिए location scout करते हैं, and we also provide to franchisees. Location selection, हम लोग उसके जो आसपास के area हैं, आसपास के competitor brands हैं, उनके बारे में पता करते हैं, like what they are doing in the market. Feasibility report, assistance in store setup and fixture procurement, training of the staff. जैसे ही स्टाफ हायर हो जाता है या तो स्टाफ जयपुर आ जाते हैं या फिर हम लोग वहां पे चले जाते हैं और पूरी ट्रेनिंग, बीट हेल्थ, बीट प्रोडक्ट ट्रेनिंग, बीट ब्रांड ट्रेनिंग जो भी होती है वो हम लोग के साइड से प्रोवाइड होती है. ऑनगोइंग आफ्टर वी ओपन द स्टोर, उसके बाद हम लोगों का मार्केटिंग चलता है, सेंटर मार्केटिंग एंड लोकल मार्केटिंग. जैसे कि मैंने बताया हम लोगों के पास यूज डेटाबेस है, उनके ऊपर हम लोग परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग करवाते हैं. वी सेंड व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस, टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस, एंड देन इन्वेंट्री मैनेजमेंट होता है हम लोग की साइड से बिकॉज इट्स एन SOR मॉडल. स्टोर ऑपरेशन SOPs में वी डू हम लोग सारे कुछ प्रोवाइड, रिपोर्टिंग्स वगैरह प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं. कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट, कहाँ पे क्या बिक रहा है, एंड कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट के अंदर कौन सा कस्टमर है जो रिपीटेड है, कौन सा है जो नहीं है, किसको कॉल करना है. प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट इनोवेशन होता है. हम जैसे कि मैंने बताया हम लोग हर 2-3 हफ्ते में नई स्टाइल स्टोर्स पे भेजते रहते हैं. सो ये हम लोगों की साइड से ब्रांड सपोर्ट रहता है. एंड दैट्स ऑल. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much, Mansi. If you can just let us know about the investment part and also about the profitability, how they're going to get, I mean, if you are giving any margin. And one thing which is very important because we are into retail. And you did mention that, which is a good thing because we are, the fashion is changing very often and it's very frequent in market. If you not keep yourself updated, nobody bothers about you, nobody takes anything from you. So it's a wonderful thing that you are rotating and you are, changing the clothing which is there in the outlets every week. So, but let's say if you have already there a stock available and you're running any, I would say, any sale, any discount, so who would be bearing the cost of the discount? So yeah, if you can just let us know about this.
Definitely Neha, brand would be bearing the discount. एज आई टोल्ड यू कि जो हम लोगों का रहता है मार्जिन, हम लोगों के फाइनल्स हैं, जो भी डिस्काउंट स्लैब रहता है 0 to 19% के अंदर जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं उसमें 35% मार्जिन है. अबव 19% जो डिस्काउंट स्लैब है, अबव 19% के ऊपर किसी के ऊपर डिस्काउंट लगा है तो उसके ऊपर 25% है. ये हम लोगों का एंड ऑफ सीजन सेल के अंदर ही होता है, जो कि ट्वाइस इन अ ईयर हम लोग लगाते हैं, फर्स्ट इन जून एंड अगेन इन दिसंबर. तो जो भी उसके अंदर डिस्काउंट्स रहते हैं दैट ऑब्वियसली ब्रांड बेयर करता है. एंड ऑल द प्रमोशनल ऑफर्स ऑल्सो, जो भी कभी हम MRP पे हम लोग रखते हैं प्रोडक्ट्स तो उसके ऊपर भी हम लोग प्रमोशनल ऑफर्स चलाते रहते हैं, दैट ऑल्सो ब्रांड वुड बेयर.
All right. And guys, I think this is not just a retail brand. It's more like a designer retail brand where they do have their in-house designers. I did mention, and Mansi is also mentioned that they have the brand ambassador with the name of Madhuri Dixit. Everybody knows her. and we know if she's promoting any brand, so it's not like a normal and any day brand. So yes, if you can just let us know more about the master franchisee, because you recently launched it into the market, that you are coming up with master franchisee opportunities, and you are more focusing into the this opportunities, which is a master franchisee, wherein you're giving rights to an investor to operate the entire location or the entire city, state specific. So how this works, how much area you are giving to the people or the franchisee partners who would want to go along with the master franchisee concept?
So in master franchisee also, these are the similar concept. मतलब वही 800 square feet to 1000 square feet का ही हम लोगों का रहता है. उसका reason I told you कि हम लोगों के पास we have vast huge of categories. तो इसके अंदर हम लोगों के जितने भी categories हैं वो fulfill हो जाती हैं. एंड अगर हम लोग इससे कम में जाते हैं, बीट मॉल, वहां पर 600 स्क्वायर फीट भी चल जाता है, बिकॉज रेंटल्स आर वेरी हाई, डिपॉजिट्स एंड कैम एंड एवरीथिंग. तो उसके अंदर थोड़ा सा हम लोगों को कैटेगरीज में एक या दो कैटेगरीज वी हैव टू लिफ्ट इट आउट. सो मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी में भी ये है. अदर देन दैट, इफ समवन वांट्स टू कनेक्ट टू अ मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी, आई वुड जस्ट आस्क to share their number so that we can get a call with Manisha, who is looking after the master franchisee.
Correct, great. And also, if you can just let us know about the expansion and what locations you are looking expansion right now, because we could see that you have more than 12, outlets which are already there running successfully. So, what is your process to, identify or finalize any franchisee? Is there any criteria which one need to keep in mind when they are looking for any location to go ahead and to take your brand franchisee specifically? You need high street or the malls? What kind of location is an ideal location for your brand? And also, what all locations you are looking expansion right now, so that accordingly we can connect with you. And even the people who are watching you live, they'll also understand, in these cities or these states or these locations you are open for.
So as I mentioned earlier also that we are expanding pan India. There's nothing like हम लोग अभी पंजाब में भी आ रहे हैं. We are also coming up in Bhatinda, and we are in talk with Maharashtra and Pune, Nasik, and in Mumbai also for the franchisee, and Hyderabad also. So there is not one specific city or state I would suggest, but yeah, these four like Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, West Bengal, and Bihar, इस पर हम लोग का primary focus है. But अगर other than these states, अगर हम लोग के पास opportunities आती है, then would definitely have a call with them.
Great. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to join hand with Jaipur Kurti, because this is a successful brand. They have so much experience of the operations, and they are successfully running with a profitability, with a great profitability into 12 locations. And now they are going majorly for the masters franchisees, and they do. I'm sure that you have your online presence also available.
Yes.
So if you want to know more about the brand, if you really want to see their collection, so we could see some which Mansi showed us in her presentation. But as we won't be able to tell you or show you the entire, the collection which they have on our screen. So you can go to their website and you can check the kind of collection they have, the range they have. They have, she has given you a bit idea about the thing. So if you understand this brand, if you really want to go ahead with this brand and want to know the brand in detail, you can reach out to us. You can connect with us, so that we'll take the conversation forward. So thank you so much, Mansi. Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you
your
so
time,
much.
and thank you for sharing so much important information and download about your brand with all our people who are watching you live today. And wish you a happy Women's Day and happy Mahashivratri.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm sure that the brand details which we have shared with you, we did cover education, salon, and retail industry. And I'm sure the brand details which we have shared with you are going to help you in a better understanding about these industries, because these are not only the brands which we do share with you, but also we give you download and insights about the industries, so that you can understand in detail, and it will help you in taking decision of your entrepreneur journey. So as I did mention initially that today is our first day, this is our Women's Day special, and we are going to come live for next few days till 14th. We are going to come live at 7 p.m. every day, and we'll be sharing fresh brands to you. We'll be sharing some great brands to you to explore, to give you maximum information, because the only motive to come on these webinars and give you these details is to give you some guidance, give you some knowledge, to move forward towards your dreams, because business is something which is a dream for everybody and anybody who wants to go and wants to start any business. It's a dream which we usually, every person who's out there, whether the person is doing a job, a smaller job or a bigger job, or anything they're doing, they always think this is something which is always there in their mind to start something there on. Yes, Vishwanath ji, we do have the franchisee options for food industry, and I will be sharing a link with all of you. That would be a WhatsApp community link of my group, which keep updating you about the industries we are going to cover in our webinars. Because every day we are going to come, and every day we are going to come up with some great opportunities. We will be sharing some industry specific opportunities also, and the link which I'm sharing to you all is because so that you will get update on the industries, and also about the links which we'll be sharing into the group, because it's not always possible. I mean, maybe you guys, sometimes everybody gets busy, and you don't get chance to get that update on our everyday webinar. So I have just shared a WhatsApp link to all of you. This is our community link. You can click on this link and you can join our WhatsApp community. So the question which was asked by Mr. Lakshmishwar is about the industry specific. So we'll be coming up with a specific a date where we are going to cover all the F&B brands. So we'll keep posting in the group about the industries and about the everyday webinars which we are going to do for next few days. So, and I'm very sure that you every day when you are coming for next few days, you will be learning something from the brands and the details which we'll be sharing with you, because our motto is to provide you the maximum information. And I always request you guys to keep writing your questions, your queries into the Q&A box, because if you make it, I wanted to explore it properly to utilize the platform. So we provide you answers in the live webinar only. Later, we connect you with the brands directly for one-to-one discussions. This is our process which we follow, and I have dropped down my contact details into the chat window. You can directly reach out to me, which is on 8800493728, to take the conversation further, to connect you with any brand or any industry you want to go. If you want any guidance, if you want any help, you can reach out to us. Tomorrow, again, we are coming up with the new business opportunity for all of you with some great brands. Tomorrow, we are going to cover a food brand, which is Figaro Pizza. It's an international brand. Pitman, they're into education. Barcelos, again, an international brand. Car Spas, they are into automotive services. Then Direct English is education, because tomorrow we are doing not an industry specific webinar. Tomorrow we are doing Shivratri special webinar, in which we are going to provide you some multiple industry experiences. So I would request you to join us tomorrow. I have already dropped down the link into the chat window. You can click on the link and you can get yourself registered. Somebody did mention that I don't know why you cannot click on the link, but again, I'm sharing the link. Just click on the link and you can directly reach out to our community. You can directly get added into the community. In case you're finding any difficulty to join our WhatsApp community, you can directly drop me a message. I have dropped down my contact detail also, so that you can reach out to us. I hope that you will have a wonderful day. I always try to keep it quite short so that you will not have to sit for longer. And I don't want to make it boring. So that's why I want to keep it short and steady, so that in minimum time you get maximum information. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you all will have a wonderful evening and a great evening with happy Shivratri and happy Women's Day. Thank you so much, all of you. Happy weekend. We'll see you tomorrow for sure. Thank you. One more.